Hi, my name is Crystal Granados, and I'm a senior stylist at Carlton Hair Salon located at the Ontario Mill. Today I would like to share some information with you regarding new technology that is found in flat iron and share some tips and techniques that you can use with these flat irons.
The tool that we will be using today is the 1-inch convertible flat iron designed by D.A.N.C.E. This flat iron is made out of ceramic, is infused with tourmaline, and uses ionic technology. These three things combined help to seal in any moisture or natural oil that is on top of the hair shaft into the cuticle. It also helps to seal in color. The results will be healthier, shinier, and more manageable hair.
This is my model Jennifer. I will be using her to demonstrate 3 different techniques using the high convertible 1-inch flat iron. But first, if you want your hairstyles to come out looking like a professional did it, you must first comb the hair and make sure it's free of tangles before you begin. Take good sized parting, combing and clipping the hair away, and use a styling aid such as the Bumble Does It All, which is a working hairspray you apply to add shine, protect it from heat, reduce frizziness, and to help the hair take the shape of the style a lot better.
When curling the hair, you want to not clamp too tightly, not putting too much pressure to prevent making any creases. You then turn your wrist slightly and just pull through. The slower you go, the tighter the pull.
For a looser curl, I'm going to take a slightly bigger section, clip the hair away, not do a full 360 but more like a 180, and pull a little bit faster through. To give you more of a wavy, looser curl. Again, the basic technique is to take a good sized section, start at the top without applying too much pressure between the plates to avoid any creasing, turn your wrist and the flat iron, and just glide the hair gently through while turning the flat iron and going at a slow speed. For undulation, I will go through, apply the Does It All hairspray, an extra good amount because the undulations take a little bit more work. Take the sections as you would the section with the flat iron. Comb through the hair one more time. Take your section and push the rest of the hair away. Now with the undulations, you want to apply a little bit more pressure between the plates than you would when you curl. You work your flat iron in an upward motion, hold for a few seconds, a downward motion, hold for a few seconds, and continue those motions. And I like to straighten just the ends. That's going to give you a little bit of a looser wave. If you want it a little bit tighter, take a smaller section, and apply the motions tighter together. You can also use a smaller flat iron if you would like the waves to be smaller. For a looser wave, take a slightly bigger section, but not too big or else the heat cannot penetrate through the hair. And do the motions, upward and down motions, a little bit further apart. Straighten the ends so you don't have frizzy ends. And that's going to give you a looser wave. Now I have already straightened the bottom half of Jennifer's hair. and I will continue to straighten the upper half. For straightening the hair, you want to make sure you take really good sized sections, because if you don't, the heat doesn't penetrate through the hair and you get islands of hair where it's still frizzy, looking like you didn't do a very good job of flat ironing your hair. I also like to use a comb for a little bit of tension while straightening the hair. It also protects you so that you don't burn yourself. A lot of the biggest mistake that people make is they flat iron the hair really slowly up at the top, but go really fast on the bottom. That's a mistake, because then you end up with frizzy ends, which are usually the frizziest part of the hair in the first place. So you want to take extra good care that you're going a little bit slower on the ends. You also want to pay attention to the angles that you're flat ironing the hair. You want to make sure that it's perpendicular to the floor, so to get the ends nice and smooth. Otherwise, if you do angle the flat iron slightly on the ends do not appear smooth, because you're flat ironing, you're angling it out, and so your ends are going out, like so. You want the ends to be nice and smooth and straight going down, so you want to angle your flat iron in that position. But for those that do not like to have their hair entirely straight, you can bump the ends just a little bit by curving the flat iron and the inside. This will help show your layers a little bit more and give your layers a little bit more definition. And if you like to have volume in your hair, when you reach the crown area, you can curve the flat iron slightly upward, just like that. And then smooth down the end straight down. This will help give your hair and roots just a little bit bounce, so your hair is not totally flat. Again, if you want volume with the flat iron, take a good sized section, not too big or else you'll leave a crease at your root. Position the hair upward and curve forward. And then smooth down your ends. And you look like you have voluminous, straight, shiny, healthy looking hair. I have demonstrated 3 different techniques: curling, undulating, and the proper way of straightening. If you would like to learn more techniques using other high tools such as the rod or the tongs, you can come visit me at the Carlton Hair Salon located at Ontario Road. I hope to have provided some useful tips to make it a little bit easier for you to style your hair at home. Thank you.